Hi guys, how you doing? I am just sitting down to create my booklet. I did decide that I'm just going to do a separate book every year for Gluebook January. So I'm going to do what Cagefish suggested and use 8 sheets of paper to create 32 pages. And I've got this awesome, I bought this at I don't know, a yard sale or something. And it's kind of a little bit nicer than regular printer paper. It's a little shinier. So this would be 2 sheets of paper, or regular paper. So it's 11 by 17. So I'm going to be using that for my pages. They're nice and big. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cover. So I want to make this, I figured the easiest way to do this is just take a sheet of paper the same size. And I'm going to just kind of do a few things to make it more durable. Yeah, so I just got the sheet of paper and I got some wrapping paper and I've got some paper bag and I've got some gloss, medium, and varnish. Normally I don't like gloss, but I'm just using it as a glue, so no problem. All right, so now this might not seem like it's gonna make a good cover, but just adding these three layers of paper together with the medium, with the painting medium in the middle, is going to firm it up pretty good. I want something to be a little bit sturdy so that when I go through it, and I might actually cover the spine. I have some, I'm not sure how well it'll stick, but I can definitely glue it down. This dollar store, I'd gotten that in a haul not too long ago, this dollar store funky tape. I guess it doesn't really go with the flamingos though. At first I was going to use a different paper, but then I switched to flamingos. Maybe I should use the paper I was going to. I had this awesome, just grabbed out of the stack of random vintage gift wrap that I had. Maybe I will use that actually. It is so darn cute, isn't it? Yeah, I want to use that. So, okay, I cut my paper bag open. Nope. I could have just done this, whatever, but I've had a long day, so I figured, I'll do it on camera and chit chat. Such a long day. Whew. I had customers coming by. I got a message from a commercial customer. He's got 106 pairs of pants he wants me to hem ASAP. So, given that we're, listing our house on Monday, I believe it is, our fridge is supposed to come tomorrow. And today our sign was supposed to be put out, but it has not yet. It's 10 p.m. and it hasn't been put out, so I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. And then our agent's coming to take pictures on Saturday. And our listing should go live on Monday. Yay, it's so exciting. Plus we went and looked at, kind of 2 properties today. We looked at one property that we were interested in. We've been interested in for a while. Unfortunately, it was not great. The pictures made it look a lot better than it is, actually. Too bad, because it was really, it was kind of nice. I liked it. Yeah, and then another one that is going through our listing agency that's coming up soon, and we get the outside, but they sent us the old listing for it. It sold a few years ago as well, it's when these people bought it. Yeah, so we did get a little sneak peek of what it looked like 3 years ago anyway. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, we can get in to see that one. That one's looking really promising. With the one that we have a backup offer down on, we did get a bit of news. The current offer has until, I think it's the 6th of this month to, today's the 5th, so it would be tomorrow, to meet all the criteria, all the conditions in the offer. So I think the only thing they had left to do was get an inspection. So, and I mean, the house looked like it was in great shape. So yeah, I think that sale will be going through, so we won't be getting that one. Now, I'm going to want this on the inside, I think. Yeah, this will be my inside cover. Or maybe I'm kind of just using this as a template. I'm just going to stick it down. Now, when you do make a book, though, a booklet, when it kind of gets full, it kind of puffs out a little bit. So if I make the cover the exact same size as the pages could kind of like puff out like beyond the cover a little bit. So instead of trimming the pages, I'm just going to make this just a little tiny bit wider. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do on the inside yet. I'm doing this. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out eventually. All right, which way am I going to go first? No, this way. All right. We'll do the cover first. So now I have got, oh yeah, I can get this flamingo out of my way. I love the flamingos, but yeah, the cats were the first ones that I grabbed. I don't know why I second guessed myself. The flamingos are great, but I love the cats, the vintage cats. And I mean, it goes really nice with this, so yeah. All right, I'm not gonna worry about the creases in the paper. They should be okay. Now let's see if I can do this without making a mess all over the place. Mess on my desk. I think I'm gonna kind of give myself a little bit of wiggle room too. All right, hang on here. I'm gonna grab, where is my phone book? Ooh, my phone book. Okay, there we go. It's been a while since I used this. It's all stuck on there. Like I said, yeah, I wouldn't normally use like a gloss. I had bought this way back. I don't even know why I bought gloss. I think it was just because like the never ending, you know, issue I have that it's, I feel like the matte is hardly ever available. It's always the gloss. So sometimes you just do what you got to do. And it was, I think I grabbed that when I was like first art journaling kind of thing. So I wasn't aware of the whole, if you use glossy, your pages will stick together in the journal. So yeah. But it seems like I've used a lot of it. So I have used it over the years. Yeah, I figure instead of just measuring everything out, it's just easy, just easier to use one of these sheets of paper, right? So yeah, what else did we do today? Went and picked up some more moving boxes because I realized that we didn't have any like medium size. They're all either huge or small. So we did that. And then, oh, Rob took the fridge all apart because, yeah, our new fridge is supposed to be getting delivered tomorrow. So our old fridge is huge and it has to be taken apart to be taken out of the house. Like it won't fit out the doors if the doors are on it. So we took the doors off it and it's all ready to go. The guys are supposed to be here tomorrow morning. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, and then I have, yeah, my customer that wants me to hem 100 and something pair of pants ASAP. I was like, okay, well, I'm listing my house, so yeah, this is going to be an issue. I said, okay, bring me like 25 to begin with, because those I'm confident I can hide in my craft room closet. I'll leave some room for those. I couldn't hide a box of over 100 pairs of pants in my closet. Nope, couldn't happen. Yeah, so yeah, he brought those over, so I've got to get a start on those tomorrow. Lord, and somehow still do Gluebook January, but yeah. And yeah, my agent he was like, oh, well, let's take pictures after your fridge is delivered, but we didn't know what time it was going to be delivered yet. So we're like, okay, it could be like in the evening, even like supper time, and it's like dark, right? Ooh, that's way too much of that. Talking and not paying attention. Yeah, so that is that. Yeah, we asked him today when we saw him to go look at that house. We were like, yeah, can we make it Saturday instead? Because we don't know. I mean, these delivery guys could, like, you know, kind of trash the house too. You don't know, right? So it'll give us a chance to clean up. And I've still got some staging to do. Like, I haven't put the bedroom completely together. Like, I got to put the new sheets we got on there and then like the bedspread that I'm using to stage, and like I have this bedspread that like my mom bought us forever ago. Why is that wrinkly? And it's got a Paris theme to it. And so I ran with that for the bedroom. Like I redecorated our whole bedroom just to stage the house. I mean, it needed to be redone anyway. It was like super old colors, like, yeah. Anyway, so I did them to that. So all the artwork and everything is all Paris and all that. So I gotta, yeah, I ordered a bed skirt. I don't like bed skirts because I used to be a chambermaid. That was like one of my first jobs. And bed skirts suck when you're trying to tuck sheets in because then they all kind of hike up and get tucked in too. It's a pain. So I've never had a bed skirt, but I was like, yeah, we got some like stuff under the bed, right? Like we got like a couple of those bins with like clothes stored in them kind of thing. So yeah, I was like, we'll order a bed skirt. I looked for one in town, but like the cheapest one I could find was like $80. I'm like, okay, yep, nope. So Amazon it was, and it was like 16 bucks or something like that. I just wanted a plain bed skirt. There, so that is good. I mean, I could just do this and then just do another page, but I kind of wanted a little more sturdy, so that's why I'm doing the paperback. I was kind of humming and hawing about what to use. I could use a cereal box, but I don't know. I didn't have one quite this size. And yeah, I think that would have ended up being a little too heavy because it doesn't have to be super heavy. This isn't an art journal that I'm going to fill with lots of, you know, medium and heavy stuff. It's just a glue book. So really kind of notebooky is good. If I had a file folder, I might have used that, but I don't have one out. So like everything else in my life, it's packed away. Okay. Do I want to fold that over? I'm definitely going to fold that over. Okay, so to fold this over, you want to kind of, so the corners don't get all weird and bunchy. Miter your corners a little bit. Here. As you can see, this is not, you know, an exact science here. I'm just kind of making it up. Eyeballing it. Okay. Now, I think it was all pretty well stuck down. Like I said, try to do this without getting my desk all gross. Because this is my desk. It's, you know, supposed to be like my computer desk, not my crafty table. My crafty table is currently my sewing table because of my limited space. Oh, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched my my first video. I was doing some of her Gluebook January. I was doing some hunting for images. Yes, thank you for the suggestions. Yes, especially that gargoyle one. I'm sorry, I forget your name. I think it was M, maybe. Yeah, said there was a gargoyle in the photo magazine. And that's awesome because the only gargoyle I found was like a sticker. I had the brainstorm to go into my stickers and look to see if I had anything that would work. Because I mean, stickers are fine for a glue book. And I found like this little, it was like a head of a monster, and it was like, I don't know, like that big. And it could be a gargoyle. It could pass as a gargoyle, but I think it might have just, you know, it was kind of like a grayish color, but I think it kind of was just a random monster. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Got the gargoyle. Got a few other suggestions. I saw your comment, Deb. I just haven't replied yet. Debbie, sorry. Is Deb okay? I didn't grab anything for tall because I already have the Empire State Building. And I madly love New York, so New York is going to definitely, I'll choose that over anything else. But lots of good suggestions, especially that Seattle Space Needle. That's a good one. Definitely. But I do know you gave me a couple other suggestions, so I'm going to go look at those. It's a good thing I left those magazines out and didn't pack them away. I had this box on the go here in the craft room, and I was packing, and I almost tossed them in there because I was like, oh, I'm done with these now. But I did not. They didn't fit in there actually, so I just had something little, you know, a little bit of space in there, not a whole lot. So yeah, thankfully they didn't fit. So I will look back through those. So hopefully tomorrow this will be all dry and everything, all good, and I will be able to start. I was hoping to do it kind of maybe 5 days at a time. Like last year I did everything off camera and then I just did a flip through every 5 days. But this year I'm going to do it on camera. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do like, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of maybe setting a time limit and seeing how many days I can do in one shot. It would be nice to do like one a day, but unfortunately that's not really feasible for me right now with the whole, you know, we're selling and buying a house like at this very moment. I feel like today things just started happening and it just got ridiculous. Like it just got crazy all of a sudden. Oh, I was going to make that a bit wider. Damn it. Ah. Okay. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Oh, there is a crease there too. All right, so, oh, that's kind of a loose fold. I can refold it later. It's straight, so, or I assume it's straight. All right, so now we'll put her on this. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the, like for the fly paper. Like the pretty paper on the inside. Maybe I'll just kind of, I can kind of collage maybe. Or I could use like, I've got like music paper, like sheet music and stuff. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see how it looks here. We'll give it a try. First, I'm gonna put this, this paper bag. Yeah, paper bag on it. I should have waited. I shouldn't have folded these up yet. I could have folded them over the paper bag. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Because then the paper bag edges would have been hidden, but I guess I can make them a little smaller, but then they won't be as sturdy. I'm just gonna glue it down. We'll just see. We'll see what's gonna happen. I don't know. Whatever. Making up as I'm going along. It's been a long day. Yeah, so hopefully our house sells fast. The market is definitely slowing down. Like our market here in New Brunswick went ridiculous with COVID. A lot of people from Ontario, Toronto area and stuff, we had really, really low COVID numbers for a long time in the beginning. And so like everyone was kind of panicking, and what they were doing was selling their houses and moving here because cost of living here was super cheap. So like you could have like a little bungalow in Toronto, like a 3-bedroom little bungalow, and you pay well over $1 million for it, I'm sure. So they sell their houses and move here. And I mean, that 3-bedroom bungalow would probably cost you like $200K here. Now with the market influx, costs more, but not that much more. So houses definitely boomed for sure. But then you got the crazy interest rates and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so that slowed down. It's slowing down anyway. I think we'll still get, you know, we'll still get an okay price for a house, I think. But the important thing is, I mean, houses we're looking at have come down. So yeah. We're going to be buying a more expensive house than we're selling. So we want more space. So yeah. This was intended to be like our starter home that we bought 18 years ago and just never moved out. We just stayed. But finally, it's like, yeah, okay. We need more room. I definitely need a bigger craft room. I don't know if I'm going to have everything together in my craft room, like my sewing business and crafty stuff. We'll have to see how big it's going to be. Like really ideally, I'd like to have my embroidery machine, my big 6 needle embroidery machine, like have the embroidery business itself in another room, like even just a small bedroom. because, I mean, if I have it in my main craft room, it's going to really limit when I can make videos. Yeah, because it's noisy. It is super noisy. It's loud. Oh. Why are you not sticking? So what I'll probably do, yeah, is just do all this and then maybe bind it tomorrow morning. Today's Thursday, so bind it tomorrow morning and post the video tomorrow morning. But then hopefully I can also do a video tomorrow of starting Gluebook January. I mean, it wouldn't be horrible to have the cover of this glossy. What do you think? I think it'd be okay. I think I might like it, but no, I'm not going to do it right now because I want to decorate the inside. Should I do that tomorrow? But if I do it tomorrow, then I'm going to have to wait for it to dry again. If I do it this way, then, you know, the whole sandwiched paper and medium can dry overnight all together. This is how I like cutting things. I even like do this to fabric sometimes. I'll just kind of like cut the excess off and then like fine cut it when I get, you know. Oh. There. So yeah, this is already pretty thick. Pretty thick, but I do want to reinforce the spine so that when I bind it, because it's just computer paper really and, you know, gift wrap. So yeah, I want to make sure that the binding doesn't rip through or anything. Make sure that it'll stay. But yeah, if I can make one of these every year for Gluebook January, like I can have them all together. Make a stack of them as I go every year. Like I said though, I don't remember what exactly I put last year's in. I had a little, I know it was a journal I made, but I must have finished it doing Gluebook January or finished it afterwards. I don't think it had only Gluebook January in it. So yeah, I think I put it away because I looked through my journals and I don't remember quite what it looked like, but I know it's not any of the ones that are currently out on my shelves. I did pack some journals away that I was like, okay, I ain't gonna be using these, you know. Just kept out the ones that I'm currently using. My trashy journal. I've been saving up some trash to use in that. I've been itching to do Trash Tuesday with Possum Patty, and I just haven't had time. Yeah, hot with sewing. Hockey jersey season ended, and I was like, yeah, sweet, I got all this time. Yeah, no. Here's 106 pairs of pants. Can you hem those ASAP? There, we'll just get some of these air bubbles out. Wrinkles. I don't really care, but there. I'm happy to have used this wrapping paper. It's really, really cute. I am totally getting glossy medium all over this, aren't I? My husband's gonna be like, what is that? What's going on with that? What is on there? So we did quite a bit of tidying tonight. We had some things like we've got to we had to make some space in the cupboards so that we can hide the things we normally keep on our cupboards that we use, like my stand mixer. Normally I would leave that out for showing because I mean it's beautiful, but My kitchen is mustard yellow and my stand mixer is hot pink, so they do not go together at all. So yeah, I'm hiding Myrtle. Myrtle is my stand mixer. And like our Keurig and stuff like that. Like pretty well everything on the counters to make it look bigger, right? I'm just gonna have like probably a bowl of lemons. I gotta remember to go buy lemons. And like probably our fancy coffee maker, like our espresso machine or whatever, because that looks all cool. So probably just that, and then everything else we can kind of hide. So yeah, we had to make room in cupboards, so we packed some stuff away tonight. Got a few more boxes now to put in the garage. But we made room so that we can, whenever the house is going to be shown, we can just quickly stuff everything in the cupboard. Like, yeah, like the toaster and the kettle and stuff. You want as least amount of stuff on your counters as possible. And we've got all this stuff to stage the house. My realtor was so excited when I was like, oh, she was like, oh yeah, we got a stage. I'm like, oh no, don't worry about that. I got that. I used to be an interior decorater. I've got a diploma in interior design. She's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I thought you might like that. Well, that was our first realtor. She has since hired, since we met with her, I guess it was like, I thought it was like 4 weeks ago, but apparently it was like almost 2 months ago now. Yeah, she's hired a couple other realtors because she's so busy. So she's got like she's got her company or whatever that she had just started a couple of years ago. And now she's got a couple other realtors working with her. So now one of those realtors is our realtor. And he's cool. He's awesome. He's on the ball. Definitely. So yeah. Anyway, I got to do some staging. I have all this stuff like set aside for staging. Like I bought this like tablecloth for a table that I don't like, but it looks good. Not my style, but it looks good. And yeah, I bought like Salvation Army the other day. Oh, I forgot to show that. I bought like it was like a planter with some like fake hydrangeas. I just needed something to fill a space in my back entryway. So yeah, got that for like $8 at Salvation Army. And I might take the fake flowers out of it afterwards and use the planter for succulents, perhaps. Yeah, and my bedroom's the big one. Yeah, we got to do. Put all the bedding out and all that. Okay, so that is really darn cute, if I say so myself. Let's see here if we can fold it. I kind of want to know where the crease is. This is not even. Oh my God. And I don't see, it's not straight. I don't see, yeah, like look, it's like a little bit. Where though? Snap. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. Okay, I think it's a little bigger than the pages, which is good. Yeah, if I have to trim the pages, I mean, whatever. I'll trim the pages, the edges. I gotta go get new blades for my paper trimmer because, yeah, it's not trimming cleanly anymore. It's leaving all kinds of, ugh. This is it. I'm committing to it. Okay. Now, do I want to bind it before I cover the spine or after? I do like, normally I do like the binding showing, but I might not this time actually. I might just leave the spine pretty. Okay, see? That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Trim that all up tomorrow or whatever. So I think what I'll cover the inside with, let me see here. I do have a bunch of sheets of stuff, bunch of papers. Ooh, maybe I'll use, no, it's not that. Oh, no momento, por favor. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I could use that, but I could use this too. Oh, I have some plain green paper. I'm kind of thinking like the mint green would be cute. Oh. I have like an IKEA Kallax shelf on top of my card catalog, and I've got a couple of the big bins in them. Oh, I got one full of books and papers, all for bookbinding, and it's like, oh, to pull it out, it's pretty heavy. Gotta use my muscles. Okay, so I'm thinking either sheet music or need some interesting sheet music. Oh look, that's got lots of stuff. Sheet music or just green paper. I mean, the green paper would go nice. Green paper's got these little punched holes. I mean, I could always work with that and like bind it through those. That's a possibility too. But I prefer doing like a regular binding, like a pamphlet stitch or whatever it's called. Yeah, let's do the sheet music. Let's do the sheet music. Find another interesting. That one's got lots of cool notes, but I don't know if I want the title on there. I need something with lots of notes. Ooh, there we go. Lots of little quarter notes. I mean, that's pretty well the exact size. Sweet. Okay. Do 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 do. Wait. I was close. The good thing about using medium instead of using like a watered down glue or something is that your paper isn't going to wrinkle as much. Even with this more like liquidy medium than like a gel. Because I don't mind using, like I have used in the past, like just like a watered down like school glue or whatever, white glue. But yeah, it will wrinkle your paper a lot more. Da, 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 da. That is not the same height. It's awful close though. Yeah, that's where it's crooked. I'll get that sorted. Oh yeah, look, here is pretty bad. you know, just freehand it. Nothing's precise. Whatever. So the trick I have to do is, for staging my house, is make it not look cluttered. Yeah. Especially my craft room. It's like, yep. That's why, you know, I'd say more than 3/4 for sure of my craft room is in the, currently in the garage or in the basement. She is packed away. And I'm getting really antsy because I miss my stash. It's definitely been challenging working with the bit I've left myself. I may tape over the edges to clean that all up. I'm not really concerned about the space in the middle. It's just there. It's not going to affect the functionality of it. Oh yeah, this one had wrinkles in the page to be in the... Okay. Okay, so let me see here. Did I just glue this on upside down? I just glued this on upside down. Don't care. They're staying that way. Oh my God. Guys. I did tell you about my fridge, right? My fridge died. January 1st. Our agent was supposed to be coming over January 2nd to take pictures and list our house. Yep. Yep. Or not necessarily January 2nd, but like shortly thereafter at least. It was supposed to be like that week, like this past week. Yep. Ugh, I hate working with medium though, because then it like gets all over your fingers. Oh my God, I can't believe I put those in upside down. All right, so maybe I'll just let this dry like this, and then I'll trim it up tomorrow and bind it. Yeah, I think so. I don't know though. I might cover that. Maybe I should to protect the image. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get the water back out of my brush, so I just plunked my brush in the little basin thingy. All right, here I go. I'm taking the plunge. We'll see if I can salvage this cover in the morning. Great big streak. Okay, I think that side's okay. So what are y'all doing for your Gluebook January books? you doing it in just like another glue book that you have, like just kind of sticking a page in here and there, or like a day here and there, or you making a special one? I like the idea of making a special one, gotta tell you. Especially if I'm going to do it every year. Then I'll have to do a little cute something that says, you know, Gluebook January 2023. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave that to dry. Oh, it's bubbling that a little bit. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that to dry. We'll see how it looks in the morning. Okay, so it is the next morning. And I came in and this was like curled up like whoop. So when it dried, it kind of curled, but that's okay. You just kind of give it a little fold here. That's all I did was I folded it in half and then just kind of did this, and it's been sitting on my desk, so it's not too bad. All right, so we're gonna put some pages in it. So 8 sheets will give us 32 pages. 31 days this month, 1 page per. Oops, 1 page per. Actually, I'm not going to fold these all together. 1 page per day. So guys, yesterday we were supposed to get our realtor sign, like for sale sign, on the front lawn, but dude didn't show up. But he showed up this morning, and then within like half an hour after that, our new fridge showed up. Now the guys taking out the old fridge, they kind of did some gouging on some trim, but that's okay. I had a few things I needed to touch up anyway. A few bits of trim here and there, so that's all right. No biggie. The old fridge, like when he came in, I was like, okay, it's a tight fit, because yeah, I remember when we got it. And it was ridiculous. Like Rob had to take the doors off of it and everything, so he did that all yesterday for them. Oh yeah, look, I got some glossy glossy medium on the desk. Lovely. Yeah, so got that fridge in. Right now it's cooling. So we can transfer everything back over from Rob's little bar fridge, which did us well. I gotta say, it was a good thing we had the bar fridge. I don't know if you can hear her or not, but Luna, she's taken to just howling at Rob every time she wants something, like whether she wants to snuggle or whatever. She just like yells at him. So you hear her, she's like, ow! It's pretty funny. Yeah, so they're stuck out there some. So I will trim those once I'm done. But for now, where's my Pokemon? Oh, here we are. Oh, I'm gonna clip these first though. Oof. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm having a rough time. Oh Lord. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it was straight to begin with. Okay, I'm gonna get some little clips. Some binder clips. I'm not, yeah. I've barely had any coffee, as you can see. Poor Artemis. It stressed him out so much when the guys were coming in, like bringing the fridge out and stuff. So he went and hid on our bed, and I went in and snuggled with him. And it's so funny because if I tell him it's okay, like if I say it's okay, then he totally relaxes and calms down. He's like, oh, okay. Mom said it's okay, so we're good. We're good. So yeah, you want to make sure it's snug. All of the pages right into that crease. I just fold those over because honestly they get in the way, I find, if you don't. Ideally what I use is a metal ruler, but I don't currently have one, I don't think, no. So that's okay. Like I said, this isn't a big, fancy book. This is just my little quick booklet for Gluebook January. All right, hole poking. I have found that this piece of foam core, it's just a scrap, has come in so handy for poking holes. Normally I don't Honestly, I don't mark it. Normally, I just kind of eyeball it. But let's see here. Yeah. What's half of 11? 5.5. Yeah. And we'll do like half an inch in. And then what's between those two? 5, okay. I kind of want it in thirds though. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now we're gonna eyeball it. I'm sure I could, you know, do the math, but I definitely need a calculator. And right now, I mean, I'm using my phone to record, so no calculator. I mean, I suppose I am right beside my PC, but then I'd have to wake it up and all that stuff. So I get an awl, also known as a pokey tool. Now I like to bend it as I do it, just to make sure that those pages really are snugging right in there. And I just poke some holes. I don't worry about poking them too deep because the needle that I use to sew, and I'm just using like regular bookbinding thread, like waxed linen or whatever, so not something bigger, so the needle and the little thread will fit through there fine. Now, people often say that you should have like 3, I think, times the length, or 4. But I gotta tell you, I've only ever needed like 2 times the length. But just because I've said that, I'm like, gonna do a little bit extra. Just because I've said that though, it's not gonna be enough. So yeah, we're gonna finish kind of tidying up today. I got a lot done in the bedroom last night, decor-wise. I just have to put the bedding on the bed and the bed skirt, and I had some little like IKEA paper star lights, like they go over the little mini lights, and I'm gonna string those along the curtain rod, I believe. Oh, this thread separated. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna want the ends of the thread to be on the inside this time. Like I said, normally I like them on the outside and I'll like, you know, hanging and whatever, you can see them. But this time I'm gonna hide them. And I mean, I especially, you know, I want the book to lay really flat, so I don't want bows and things like that on the outside. And go up. I can't see what I'm doing. This is so super easy. There's a long time where I avoided trying to bookbind because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so ridiculous, right? Like, so intense. But no, this is like super easy. And it's really cool that, yeah, I can just make a little book anytime I want for anything. It's like, oh, I need a little book for a glue book January. So you just go back and, oh no. Ah. You know what? I'll leave that there for now and then I'll pull it back through once I'm done. I pulled out the center thread. I stopped holding it, which normally isn't a big deal once you've gone up and down once, but apparently this putting this through kind of pulled it back out. Okay. I'm glad I use this wrapping paper. It is really cute. I love it when I use up vintage things that I love. It's nice to find a purpose for them. So how's everybody doing with their scavenger hunts for Glue Book January? Have you found all of the items? I definitely did not find all of them last year. I had to use quite a few of the wild cards. I'm not sure if I'll use any wild cards this year because I have found everything. I found everything on my list. Last year I think I used them too if I wanted to fill in the page. But this year I don't know. I might leave quite a bit of white space. I kind of have like an idea. I might do like a collage. No, wait, I want that on the inside. I want to do a collage kind of thing maybe. Like kind of put them all in a group. Wait, why is that out? That should be, yeah, there we go. That one should be there. And this one, it's just easier if I tie this on the inside, then it'll be like a little inconspicuous knot. And if I put it on the outside, then it's going to show like a little bump in my tape. I wonder how the tape's going to stick. I'm skeptical because it's dollar store tape, but I mean, it feels pretty sticky, but I mean, no big deal. I can just glue it down. Okay, here we go. So yeah, our realtor put up a sneak peek of our house on their Facebook page today. He was gonna come take pictures, and then he asked if we had any good summer pictures. So when Rob last summer did the, he did like the yard all really nice. Like we got our garden boxes put in. Like we put sides on the garden. Normally our garden was just a square of dirt. But we got yeah, these cool concrete bricks. They're kind of like patio bricks, like if you know what I mean. Like you buy them and like you can put like 2x4 on them or whatever, and it makes, you know, patio, holds your patio posts or whatever. Kind of like that, except they're sideways. Like you put your wood in sideways, like I think it's 1x4s. You put them in sideways, and so that makes like high sides or whatever. So we got some of those at Home Depot. These cool little concrete blocks with the little notches cut in them. Yeah, and you just slide the wood down in it, and it makes a planter box. So we've got one for the garden, and then I also did a smaller one for like an herb garden / bumblebee garden. There, what do you think? That's really cool. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put the tape. Oh yeah, and then I'll trim the edges, but I'll do that off camera. Whatever. Bore you with that part. All right, tape. I gotta come up with something for, I'm gonna bring this a little past. Gotta come up with something for the cover for title. Yeah, I've got to put like, you know, I don't care if it's completely even, like the same amount on front as back, but I do pretty well want it straight here. A little bit off. Ooh, that is sticking good. That might be stuck too good. Uh-oh. Wow, good job, dollar store duct tape. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Is that kind of, okay, here we go. Man, oh man, that is stuck good. I think it's better than the normal duct tape I've been using to label boxes as we pack them. Oh, man. This way might be easier. Kind of eyeball it. my bone folder. There. I'm gonna fold that in. Just a little bit. There. If I just trim it flush with the cover, then it won't, yeah, it won't, it could peel. It could catch on something and peel. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to, everything's pretty good. I'm just gonna trim up these pages, and then, yeah, my next video should be me starting on Gluebook January. Actually doing some gluing. Great, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, hope you join along. I'll definitely be searching that hashtag later once we once the craziness with the house stops. I'll be watching everybody's videos. Great, thanks for watching. Take care and bye.